Hi, this is Jolene. I'm from ALE Property. I make videos on property investment information in Australia for foreigners. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 easy common mistakes that some people make when they're taking the first step in finding their first property in Australia and how to avoid them. These tips could be useful not just in buying property in Australia, but any property market in the world really. If you like content like this, please like this video, follow my YouTube channel and watch some of the videos that I made previously. You might actually find something useful from there. Okay, let's get started. So why did I make this video? Every week we receive a lot of inquiries from people living overseas, perhaps like yourself, who are interested to find out how to invest in Australia's real estate as a foreigner. So sometimes instead of taking up our offer of an introduction session, which by the way is completely free and highly educational, they went on to make some of these mistakes. Common mistake number 1. Collect as many brochures as you can. Now, how many times have you tried to download property project brochures from the internet or ask someone like myself to send you copies of brochures of projects that we have, and then you try to study them at your own time? Now, unless you are a property expert or a highly seasoned property investor locally, or you already have a clear guide of what you're looking for, how to interpret them, these brochures are quite useless to you, to be honest. They show you the location of the property, how it will look like, and a bit about the team behind the property, and apart from that, there's no way of telling if this project is suitable for you or does it meet all your requirements. A brochure is a good marketing tool. Don't get me wrong, I do like a good property brochure. It will only help you or help a potential buyer when you know what you're looking for or when you know how to interpret the information on it. The more brochures you try to study, the more confused you might become without help in analyzing them. And you will be wasting a lot of your time. And if you don't do enough research or ask the right questions, you might be making a very costly mistake. A brochure will only become interesting if you already know how to interpret them. All I'm saying is try to avoid making such a costly mistake. The first thing you should be asking someone like myself is not just to send you a brochure. It is to have a clear understanding of the rules and regulations of the local property market, what to avoid and what to look for before you really start to look at options. Many times, if you have spoken to me before, in our first meeting, like on the Zoom meeting, I'll be telling you normally, today we're not going to be looking at any projects. Let's understand your goals, understand how to achieve them, and try to understand how things work here. Common mistake number 2, relying on non-professional advice. We understand that most people will try to get an opinion of someone they know very well, like a family member or a friend. But unless that person is very well versed with the local property market or is an expert in this field, it's very easy to get misinformed. Let me give you an example. Say for example, if you're interested to invest in a bank's product, you go to a bank or visit the bank's website to order information of all the products, the investment products that they have. Do you then take them and go back to your family members or your friend to ask for advice, like which one suits your investment criteria the most? Or do you actually sit down with a bank officer, with an advisor, and ask them to explain to you what everything else means? Now, your family member or friend might have invested in a product in this bank years ago, but is the product still available? Is the product still gives really good return in this current market? Is the promised return still as attractive as before? while asking a family member or a friend who live locally here might be a good, maybe a safety measure, but it cannot be your primary source of information in making your big decision in buying a property. It is also easy to think as I speak now, this Jolene, she's just saying this because she wants my business. That is true, by the way, but we know that we have been in the market long enough to be able to give you good, sound, informed advice. Everyone's goals are different, hence no one property fits all. We merely guide you and make it easier for you to make that big decision. So avoid getting misinformed. Seek professional advice first before social advice. Speak to someone who really knows the market, experienced, qualified, and is updated with the latest information. It's not that hard. A lot of times this information is free. Lastly, common mistake number 3. Pick the project with the most incentives. Now, this one is highly popular. As a consumer, we know that you want the best deal. You want to find the best deal you can get, and we strive to find a deal for you too. But there is a difference between the best deal and a cheap deal. Buyers can very easily fall into the trap of an attractive offer. Sometimes when an opportunity sounds too good to be true, it is just that, too good to be true. But instead, try asking questions like, why is it so attractive? How are they selling? How are they compared to other projects in the area? Who are the buyers? Because you don't want to be stuck in an undesirable development. I'm not saying that all incentivized projects are bad. In fact, sometimes it can be good. For example, when a developer tries to clear off some remaining units, they may offer really good incentives. And in fact, we had found some of these type of deals for our clients and really happy for them to be getting such good deals. But don't go looking for cheap deals. It could get you into trouble. Instead, look for products that appeal to owner-occupiers and always compare apple to apple. As usual, before I end my video, I will ask you not to be shy to reach out to us if you're taking that first step into exploring property investment opportunities in Australia. We will be more than happy to set up a discovery session for you and see if we can help. Thank you for watching. Until the next video.